Do you how does it work with like the places of like the businesses? Like, do you rent those out for a day? Do you talk to the bar, to the juice bar?
Exactly. If you are shooting a hidden camera prank in an interior location, you have to get permission from the location legally because it's private property. So and just production wise, you have to like the first 6 hours of the morning is just the art department and the camera department building hides. So they build these like fake walls with two-way mirrors in them. It's like a CIA thing. It's like a CIA operation.
Right.
So we go into a location in the morning, we build all these fake walls that the camera ops sit in for hours with like two-way mirrors on them. So you'll never like look at a mirror the same way again when you're on after you're like doing a hidden camera movie, because like behind each mirror and faux wall is just a jabron with a giant camera like hiding there for 17 hours waiting for people to come in. So you got to get permission from the owner of the business, but they're not the ones on camera being pranked. We're just showing like the customers being pranked, or if it's a prank on the employees, we'll tell them we tell the boss not to tell the employees. So we're not, those people never
That's
appear.
Funny. So a
bosses never appear on
boss
camera.
just throws the employees under the bus like, it's going to be a fucking wild day for you at work, Steve.
Yeah. If it's like a boss that has a sense of humor, and also we pay them. You know what I mean? We give them a big chunk of change at the top of the day. So they're looking to make a quick buck, and they have a sense of humor, and they're like, hell yeah, I want to be on a prank movie. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
That's kind of how you do it for the outside for the interior locations. For outside, you can just run and gun.
I'm gonna be walking into Subway, like knocking on the walls, like put my ear up to it. Like, no, I know what's going on here. I see what's happening here, dude. And it does. It comes. I can imagine when you're like a regular actor on a regular film, you like nail a scene and you have this sense of like accomplishment. But when you pull off some shit like this and you get the guy to say what you need and you get the good reaction and you get the people running in fear, whatever, it's got to feel fucking incredible. Be like, we just pulled off the ultimate scene without anybody even know, it's incredible.
Yeah. And I mean, it is like a sport where you don't always succeed. I'd say like 80% of the stuff that we filmed never will see the light of day.
That's some golf shit. Like really. It's a sport of failure. It's a hidden camera movie. Yeah. So like the final cut of the movie, that's like the top 10, 15% stuff we filmed. It's stuff like pranks fall apart all the time. Do you release that ever? Is that like a DVD extra thing or something like that, or no?
Yeah, we have a few. The biggest heartbreak is we did a prank with Chris Rock, and the person recognized Chris Rock right away. They were like, "Yeah, you're doing a prank thing. That's Chris Rock." Like,
yeah, Chris might be a little too
incredibly famous.
Yeah, that's Obama, dude.
I was
that's
gonna say, you doing Obama next time.
Clearly the former president of the United States, dude. That's Oprah, man. I know. I can tell. I mean, I feel like every time we talk, though, like it's always, every time we talk, it's like another year gone by or whatever, and I feel like you've always mentioned that I think as you get more and more popular, you do have to worry more and more. And so now, like, now you're targeting 45-year-old moms or whatever it is. Do you ever worry that there's just going to be a point where it's like as you succeed more, which is a good thing, it kind of makes your job harder too. It's like, fuck, I'm that much more famous now this year.
My friend said something that I was like, it's going to be okay. He goes, think about how successful just the first Borat movie was. I remember where I was like 23 years old watching that in the theater. The success of that, it made $200 million at the box office.
Yeah.
Borat was such a huge international success. 3 years later, he did Bruno with no problem. And all he did was change his haircut, change his outfit, change his accent. He didn't have even any prosthetic makeup or anything. He was able to do Bruno right on the heels of Borat. So the fact that a haircut, a wardrobe change, and an accent change just can throw so many people off the scent. I think that there's hope for my prank future.
Yeah, I guess
I even talked to a.
Good.
I was just saying, I even talked to a special effects team, the team that did Bad Grandpa. And that's another example. Like Knoxville, super famous, but he was able to shoot Bad Grandpa because he just put special effects makeup on. So like it's some combination of special effects makeup or a haircut, wardrobe change, my accent, my body language change, you can throw enough people off the scent where you can make an entire movie or series.
It makes you think that the people who used to get so mad and probably still do about Superman being Clark Kent and like you'd be able to tell he's just wearing glasses.
I don't think.
And I don't know. He did his hair a little different, put on glasses and a suit. I'd be like, I don't know.
I think it's more psychological, where it's like, first of all, there's just so many people in the world today, So as famous as you might get, there's still going to be people who are like, who's Michael Jordan? I don't know.
Who the fuck is that? Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
totally. And I think the idea of like, if it was happening to me, I think I would just be like, there's no way that like I'm in the Eric Andre show right now. So like maybe it feels like that, but I don't think I'd ever like really speak up and pull the trigger because it's just like no fucking chance. But yeah, 96% of you motherfuckers watch these videos and aren't subscribed. Shout out to the 4%. You are good people. 4% of people are watching our clips.
That's about what I would guess the breakdown of
good people versus bad people
in the world.
Yeah.
Good people versus bad people. Probably about 96% to 4.
That's
but
fair.
Be a good person.
But it's not even. I'm not even asking you to be a good person. I'm asking you to push a button.
Yeah,
I'm asking you to click a button.
Yeah, you can be a bad person still, but just click the button.
You can be a piece of shit. Just click subscribe. 96% of you watch these clips and they're like, oh my God, that was a funny clip from this podcast. I liked it. And I'm just not going to help them out. The people who work to make it, the people who work to produce it, to post it, to upload it, and there's nothing from you. You're a bad person if you don't subscribe.
Be a good one.